Okay, so wanted to talk about something a little different today. I want to talk about this. It's a PlayStation exclusive shooter studio, recently from by Call of Duty, XCOD lead. So, basically, like Jason Blundell, I think it was after he left Treyarch, because I believe it was after Black Ops 4. He left Treyarch to make and I think like a few years later he made his own studio. Dark Outlaw Games sadly shut down. Sony announced this earlier. Was published earlier today. We're gonna Call of Zombies was tapped to build the studio after the company previously canceled a prior project of his that was part of a building deal with a Deviation Games. So it was Deviation Games publishing deal, but it was Dark Outlaw Games that the studio he made had the amazing opportunity to create a new studio within PlayStation Studios for Sony. Blundell just said a year ago, in an interview with Jeff Gerstmann, I think I'm not sure. The studio is called Dark Outlaw. We've been working away in the shadows for a while. When we've got something to talk about, we'll step out of the light. You continue at a time. It's just such a privilege to be able to do with Sony as a new first party studio. Sony doesn't start up a first party studio all the time, so to have that privilege is humbling. But it's become increasingly common for Sony to shut them down. Dog Outlaw Games closure comes just a month after the company revealed Bluepoint Games was being shuttered. Reveal Bluepoint made let me see, what did they make? Let's see. We'll go. Let's do Wikipedia. All right, so let's take. Oh, we got flashback. Games developed. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, whoa! Wait, what the fuck? Blue Games being shuttered adds to the golden list of ill-fated acquisitions during the PlayStation 5 generation. Blast Factor, the God of War collection, remember Metal Gear Solid collection, damn HD collection, Demon Souls. PlayStation. I heard that was pretty bad. I heard PlayStation also was bad. It was pretty bad. Never. Actually, no, use that. That's fine. They need Titanfall and God of War Ragnarok support for God Force support for it. But damn, they got shut down because of that. Wow. Wow. We shut down for a month. Okay. Damn. Cancel a live service God of War game that had been in development at Bluepoint Games. Wow. That would have been pretty good. I've never played any of the God of War games. I've been mostly on Xbox. I never played any of the God of War games, but they look pretty fun. They look fucking fun as hell. Prior to forming Dark Outlaw Games, Blundell has co-founded Deviation Games to make a live service game that would be published by Sony. Sources told Kotaku, I think, I'm not sure, that the initial budget for that project was over 200 million, but Sony later pulled funding amid a messy development cycle, leading to that startup to unravel as well as back in 2024. Uh, damn. Okay, that sucks. So basically, was it fucking Concord? Who fucking made, what imbeciles made this fucking game? I, I don't know why this amazing Concord was even fucking released. It was amazing. Firewalk Studios, that's who it was. Sony has not been good lately. Like, Sony has been pretty being acquired by Sony. So Sony, yeah, they were acquired by Sony. So Wikipedia, Concord. Yeah. So the studios. Oh, last year. Going to Reddit here. Let's see. Yes, PlayStation Studios. It's 2020, so it's still there. Okay, but wait, wait, no, no, never mind. Defunct. Never mind. Wow. So 2024. Yeah. That's kind of sad because Blundell, for those who don't know what Jason Blundell is, basically working on we worked on World of War. Then it's like about a keyboard noises. So he worked on World of War, I believe, and after that he went to Black Ops 2 again. I think he did that. I think he like worked on the yeah. So basically, like here, he did help out. He did work on a lot of games, but then he mostly worked on like he didn't like do the story mode. Didn't really go get into zombies until I believe it was till like Black Ops 2, 3, and then Black Ops 4. And so This man was in quite a lot of Call of Duties. It's mostly the Black Ops series, but he also Modern Warfare Remastered. Really, damn. COD 3, yeah. So and then they let him go and they let I go left voice back. And also, yeah, so 2020, Blundell was leaving the studio. Blundell they even announced just Deviation Games. Blundell left Deviation Games for 22. Yeah. So damn, that kind of sucks. I know a lot of people are like wanting Blundell to come back, and I would love for Blundell to come back because State of Call of Duty, I think we could use him. I think we could definitely use Blundell being back, but it's it's Activision. It's Activision we're talking about here, so I don't think they'll ever hire him back, which fucking sucks. But this sucks though. This really does suck. But yeah, I want to talk about this. So yeah. Anyway. That's about it, and I'll see you guys later.